Yeah. Honestly, I'm just looking for a feather girl, you know? Just get it.
Vision be fooling.
What's your name? What's your sign? I'm just trying to make you mine. Chocolate girl, you know you fine. Do I ever cross your mind? Get it wet, make it rain. Be my weather girl. I'm just looking for a wife. Won't you be my feather girl? What's your name? What's your sign? I'm just trying to make you mine. Chocolate girl, you know you fine. Do I ever cross your mind? Get it wet, make it rain. Be my weather girl. I'm just looking for a wife. Won't you be my feather girl? Yeah, you bad. Yeah, you fine. I'm just trying to make you mine. You ain't worried about these pennies, girl, cause you know you a dog. And I knew that I would have you. I just had to wait my time. Had to know you past looks, cause you know that love is blind. Met you at the powwow, asked you what's your tribe. You asked me, mom, we politicking, then we caught a vibe. So you rocking your feathers, you can say you caught my eye. From that moment, girl, I knew that I could probably make you bride. Girl, you the truth, shorty, what you wanna do? Come and be a winner, you know I could never lose. Wanna be a man now, tell me what I gotta prove. You the realest, so that's why a nigga really fuck with you. What's your name? What's your sign? I'm just trying to make you mine. Chocolate girl, you know you fine. Do I ever cross your mind? Get it wet, make it rain. Be my weather girl, I'm just looking for a wife. Won't you be my feather girl? What's your name? What's your sign? I'm just trying to make you mine. Chocolate girl, you know you fine. Do I ever cross your mind? Get it wet, make it rain. Be my weather girl, I'm just looking for a wife. Won't you be my feather girl? Damn girl, you do that thing damn well. I know you indigenous, what's your tribe? I can't tell. Are you Choctaw, Chickasaw, Cherokee? No interracial, girl, I only fuck with chicks that look like me. I like a long-haired, melanated vibe with no guidance, shorty, I'ma be your guide. Let me show you how to live. It's not enough to just survive, and maybe have a couple kids if I end up between your thighs, for real. Intellectual convos about a book or something. That smirk emoji like you giving me that look or something. You keep it real like you carrying a hook or something. So if you want it, you got it, ain't gotta look for nothing. What's your name? What's your sign? I'm just trying to make you mine. Chocolate girl, you know you fine. Do I ever cross your mind? Get it wet, make it rain. Be my weather girl, I'm just looking for a wife. Won't you be my feather girl? What's your name? What's your sign? I'm just trying to make you mine. Chocolate girl, you know you fine. Do I ever cross your mind? Get it wet, make it rain. Be my weather girl, I'm just looking for a wife. Won't you be my feather girl?
What's good, family? My brother, what's up, bro? Everything is everything. My other brother, Nuki, what's going on, brother? Darius Matthews, peace. I missed you guys. Elizabeth Young, peace, says peace, sister. I missed y'all, I missed you guys. Yes, I did. All that great energy that you guys always have given me. It has been truly missed. You guys are so valued, whether you know it or not. Oh my gosh. Let's play a couple of songs. I'm gonna wait till a couple more people get up in here, guys. Let's see what's up for this morning.
Royal, all of my needs they royal. All of my needs they loyal. We ain't the same, we ain't normal. We adore you. Pretty face and she loyal. So the future crown girl, you royal. Wait. Royal, all of my needs they royal. All of my needs they loyal. We ain't the same, we ain't normal. Wait, adore you. Big girl, I pretty face and she loyal. So the future crown girl, you royal. Wait. I just had to catch my breath. I just had to stack my chest. Shorty got ass, got blessed. Damn. I just had to stack my chest. I just had to grab my grip. A lot of niggas mad I'm rich. I'm at to smash they bitch. Pull up in a maxed out fit. VLN on the low, moving so with the stick. Feel like a pole, coming pull up on the strip. So pull up and get lit. So she pulled up and strip. Damn. I don't need all the attention. I just run the bill up like a piston. But they didn't listen. Fuck it, I teach them a lesson. I ain't got time for stressing. Damn. dog, is you kidding me? You know that we aborigines. I'm give a fuck if you feeling me. As long as you watch how you grilling me. My knee G's making history. What are some diamonds at Tiffany's? She call me queen and she feeling me. So you know she matching my energy. Royal. All of my needs, they royal. All of my needs, they loyal. We ain't the same, we ain't normal. Wait, adore you. Baby girl, I adore you. Pretty face and she loyal. So to fix your crime, girl, you royal. Wait, royal. All of my needs, they royal. All of my needs, they loyal. We ain't the same, we ain't normal. Wait, adore you. Baby girl, I adore you. Pretty face and she loyal. So to fix your crime, girl, you royal. Wait, so to fix your crime, girl, you royal. You ain't got time for the low vibes, but you know I'm feeling your vibe. You a black woman, you go God. You could trust me, girl, I promise. My only choice, to be honest. I feel like it's perfect timing. When we hit your party, we getting it lit. Hit it YBs if I need me a fit. He got the sauce, yeah, he got the drip. We gon' keep grinding until we get rich. Smoking exotic, I need me a zip. My aborigines be with this shit. Rushing your shit and I call it a blitz. We tryna find us some money to split. Can't break bread, then you fake this. Free all my guys out the state pen. Her only wet, yeah, it's leaking. She said she want me to eat it. Had to ice it out, now she blinging. Dying for what I believe in. Dropping new heat every season. Call me a vet cause I'm seasoned. Call me a vet cause I'm healing the dogs. Roll me a wood, I ain't talking the law. Brought me some land, about to buy me a mall. Stand up nigga so I cannot fall. Chasing clout, then I won't get involved. Oh, that's your girl, then I'm testing the jaws. Said you was lame, so she gave like Rick Ross because all of my needs, they loyal. We ain't the same, we ain't normal. Wait, adore you. Baby girl, I adore you. Pretty face and she loyal. So the
What's going on? What's going on? It's no sound. Cut the sound out, bro. Yeah, I want to just play a track or two to get you guys in here. What's going on? It's been a busy, busy freaking week. There's been so much drama, so much going on, so much gossip, so much of talking, and so much of so-called exposing, and so much of talking about people and telling the truth, telling the lies, and what's really, 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 really going on. I'm trying to find out. First off, I want to clarify something. I keep being noted as being in a certain or particular group. First off, let's clear this up, right? Star Soul is an independent contractor, right? I am not affiliated or grouped into any particular character, right? My character is my being, I care and I act to be in a certain persona, which is of myself, right? I don't pretend or assume to take on others' personas, their abilities, their what is it? Their the things that they want to do to keep them in a certain aspect, right? Since being in the community, you guys have to understand that a lot of this stuff is very, 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 very good to me, right? So just so you guys know, no affiliation. I've heard people say that I'm a part of this particular group, or you're hanging with these people and you're doing this, and Sister Soul, you're over there. Hold on, kids. Check this out. I am not seeking attention. Neither am I looking for approval from anyone. Neither do I look to be in the in crowd. I make the in crowd, right? I am the in crowd. I am crowded in my own crown of glory, and everything that follows behind that. Everything that I do, I stand on it. Everything that I do is from my pure heart, my thoughts, my intentions, my imagination. No matter how people want to try to mock and mimic Sister Soul, you can't do it. There's only one me. Like, I'm so phenomenal in myself. just as you are. Maybe taking time to focus on your particular gifts, your particular talents, the things that you find interesting or the things that you like to do. Focus on those things, and a little less focus on me would give you more inclination to your own imagination, right? Doesn't it feel perfect to be in your own self? Doesn't it feel wonderful when you are your own being and you are operating under your own instructions and you're not following behind anyone else, trying to mimic, trying to mod anything of that sort? When you're not grouping people. I've been told the Wild Indian literally did a video this morning saying that, oh, Sister Soul got up here yesterday when this young lady was on there. I don't know if you guys are privy to this information, but I need to clarify. Please don't group me. I am independent. My name is Sister Soul Andreas, Nate, A.K. Randall, Natural Nature, any of those things I can be filed under. I am affiliated with the main radio. So you guys know me, Sister Soul Main Radio, coming into YouTube to get my information on YouTube that I've been, giving over the radio for years, and bringing that information, thinking to grow in a different area to different people that may not be privy to some of this information. I've run into a lot of like-minded people, some stagnated, some having issues within themselves. But Rashad, great day, bro. I didn't even see you in there. Peace and blessings to you, bro. So when it comes to that, right, we are doing things that we try to enhance or advance ourselves in this life, in this world. We're supposed to be seeing what we can do to make things better, not only for ourselves, but for the environment around us, other things around us. So when there's a lot of negativity, it's kind of hard to focus on that, right? It's just so sad that we cannot really be um, putting our attention and our energies toward building things. Juan, what's up, brother? What's up, bro? Giving our energies to things that can be manifested to bring on a beneficial purpose, right? A lot of times people are so focused on what they need to do to have the attention. I'm saying that this YouTube is about attention. Everyone needs attention. Attention seekers, attention seekers. People will sit and hold PPPs all day. Everybody get a PPP. You get a PPP. You get a PPP. You get a PPP. You know what a PPP is, right? Pity party panels, right? We can jump around from page to page, panel to panel, and what do? You'll see about 10 people, 9 people, 12 people, 12, 15 people on a panel, and they're regurgitating the information that they always continue to talk about day to day to day to week to. I've been around YouTube for a little over a year now. November of 2020, I started my journey on YouTube. Since then, it's been a lot of growth in areas of certain people, a lot of digression in some areas. I've learned certain people, and I'm seeing that. Peace, Noble Nuke. What's up, brother? Haven't seen you in a while. Grandest. I haven't done too much research on these particular areas, but as coming into YouTube, just to bring my platform over, I came into the Aboriginal information, as you guys are aware of. So I have been really doing a lot of research on that, taking me back to my Indian roots. My Indian roots that my grandmother always told me that I had, right? So this information obviously would be very intriguing for me. I have fallen off slightly from my professional grandeur. So I've had a lot of focus on what's been going on personally, Aboriginal information, historical information. I've never been a big history buff. Always knowing that history was a spellbinding technique used to confuse a person's mind as to truth, crossing over lies and fiction so that there is no way to see the actual truth in itself. So, what I have come to do is find out that what I should do is maybe stick to the things that my heart draws me to. So, the last few months, my heart's been drawing me to the history. You guys know I've been breaking a lot of things down, pulling up a lot of information, finding a lot of things, old world maps, old books, a lot of things I haven't even had time to go over with you guys. And it's still becoming more prevalent that this stuff is important. I talked about the excavations of the land. I talked to you guys about the rejuvenation of your mind so that you are able to see clarity, so that the light, when it shines in your face, it doesn't blind you, but you're actually seeing through it, right? So what we have to do, guys, is get our minds in a perfect place, because right now we're not in a perfect world. We know that, right? We know that we are struggling to make sure that we are in a perfect space and we are able to build and grow, because we are in a time now of so much that has happened and so many things that are trying to transpire and take us over into a different lifespan, a place that we don't want to be a part of. Um, Humanoid beings, android beings, being dehumanized and turned into an altered state, right? We are looking to do beneficial things. We are looking to grow in the areas that we know will help and enhance our environment. At least I am. I don't know about you guys, but when enhancing the environment, we have to be sure and astute to the things that are going on around us. We can't have negativity. We can't have things going on that don't make sense. I'm going to talk a little bit about something. I want to read this to you guys. An agent. An agent is someone or something that produces an effect, right? In the late Middle Ages, in a sense, someone or something that produces an effect, right? So that could be, let's go into some definitions, a person who acts on behalf of another person or a group, right? In the event of an illness, a durable power of attorney enabled her nephew to act as her agent. So, someone that speaks on behalf of someone that would speak or bring into provision something from another person's imagination or thought that they cannot present themselves, so they are not representing that person, right? A person who manages a business, financial, or a contractual matter for an actor, a performer. We have a lot of actors and performers in the YouTube right now, guys. I don't know if you guys have been seeing it. Like, it's been a lot of plays going on this week. I've been absent from being able to make my lives, and as I've been doing that, I'm seeing so many different things that have been going on, and it's just pathetic. It's like sick. I'm hearing people exposing, but you're not exposing anything. What are you exposing? The mind to more wondering, the mind to thinking about something, pondering on thoughts of things that you're not privy to. And, hey guys, listen to this, hear that. You know, there was videos made with a young lady coming and bringing some so-called information to expose people, but I didn't get any information. I literally went up on the platform to find out who are these people you're speaking on. Let's expose them. If someone's doing something wrong, if something is being done in our community that is harming the women and the children, we need to expose them now. The answer I got was that, oh, if we tell you who it is, you're going to be right over there with them anyway, da 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 da. I'm thinking, like, does that make sense? If some children are being harmed and some women are being harmed, who the hell cares what somebody's doing or their reactions or their actions? We need to make sure we're being astute to protecting these people, right? So there was no answer given. Just innuendos, just pondering thoughts now. It leaves you to wonder, who are these people? Am I around the pervert? Am I around a child molester? Am I around a woman abuser? Am I around one of these people that could be putting me in danger? You know, if these things are important, we need to make sure we're getting answers, right? There was a young lady that got up on the platform and went to talking about all these different things that people were doing that was weird. Then, in the same sentence, she also spoke on how she sold pictures of herself. She also spoke on how she was participating in all types of perverted, disgusting behavior with women and men. So this is a person that's coming to give information that will help to open the eyes of the people. I'm not sure how much of your information I can take in, I can believe, especially when you're getting an attitude, because I'm trying to get information and find out what's going on, because this is obviously new information, right? So agent could be a person that comes to bring information to make a person wonder what's going on, make a person confused in their thoughts or in anything that they have. So we have to make sure that we're watching for these things, right? An agent could also be a person that plays a part. You see that? It says acting, an actor, a person that plays to be innocent, or maybe they presume to be a person that's been taken advantage of, or maybe they presume to be a person that someone has done wrong and they can turn and twist things around for their favor. That is the acting of that agent's behavior, right? Make sure you guys are checking us out in a little bit. Me and my twin gonna do. We're gonna be doing a live today on some very important information. So this was just something that I decided to get up here and speak with you guys because I missed you guys. I really did miss your energy. Let me get over here to my chat real quick before I finish this and get to everybody. Yes, yes, yes. Grand rising, beautiful people. You already know. Yes, yes, definitely. Ghetto Clinic, what's up, bro? Grandest. You know what? You got Ghetto Cloud, and I still child, and I still said Ghetto Clinic, bro. You already know who you are to me. uh, yes, Noble News, what's up? Suzanne, Grand Rising, sis. Hey, sis, I missed you guys. Yes. Glad to be back. You know, it's awful to be blocked when you're doing nothing. You've done nothing wrong. I didn't do anything that should have been deemed as uh, wrong or something I should have gotten a strike for. And I was actually told that I was reported about something. So obviously the hate in these people. Um, hey, sis, I didn't even see you in the chat. What's up, sis? What's up? Yes, I'm back, girl. It's on. Yes. Say it, brother. That's right. Suzanne, so who's back? She talking about me, Suzanne, because I've been blocked, baby, whether you know it or not. You probably see me in the chat or two, but I've actually been blocked for 7 days. Someone reported one of my videos because obviously they didn't want me going live. You know, I guess me being around is intimidating for some people, but it's okay. It's okay. So yeah, I'm actually back, and everything that going on. Hood Doom says that the record will be set straight. I swear, I wish it would. Who gonna set it straight, bro? Please, are you able to come set some of this straight? Because I'm hearing a lot of stuff. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what type of games people are playing. Yeah, 7 long days, sis. It seemed like a damn month. I'm like, dang, I miss my people. What's up? They playing with me, trying to have everything thrown off, and that's not gonna happen. We're gonna do what we do. But you know what, guys? I'm on a actually. Let me do that now. Let me give you guys my other page that I never am on. I didn't even think about this week. I actually could have went to that page, set up my StreamYard, and started using it. You know, when you get distracted, sometimes your mind isn't thinking the way that it should because that was purely ignorant. I should have definitely done that for you guys. Let me see if I can get that page pulled up real quick. And let's see. Oh, I probably should do it on the phone. It'd be a lot easier. Let's do that. So yeah, when it comes to these agents, I have people that have gained up on these panels, right? They will talk about certain things and they will do certain things to, I guess, gain attention. A lot of people are attention seekers. Do you guys know that? They create the chaos. They allow the chaos. You can see a platform and people are arguing. They're going back and forth. They're screaming, yelling. Men are disrespecting men. Women are disrespecting men. It's happened with me. I've been a part of it myself. Not proud to say that, but I have. I've fallen victim to my emotions, a couple of times, and I probably will another time. But people will sit on a panel and argue. And the panel holder will allow it. Why? Because they want the attention. They know that the drama and the chaos, an agent is privy to this information. They know that this chaos causes attention. They know that they need this attention. They're seeking this attention because they have nothing organic to actually go on, right? When it comes to an organic truth, an organic reality, an organic informational gravitational pull that will help a person open and enlighten their minds to things. People, when you're enhancing other things, you don't have time to focus on the true things. So GMO and organic, they kind of don't mix sometimes. You can't have an organic atmosphere and then bring in GMO. That's something that would be genetically modifying the atmosphere you're supposedly creating, right? So you have to make sure that you're astute to these things, keeping a calm environment. There's never any of that over here. If there's an argument or anything going on, we're going to stop it. I'll end the damn live. I don't really even care. It's not that serious for me. I'm not seeking attention. People have tried to run my name and say certain things about me because I defended myself against feminine men that have talked to me in a degrading way, in a way that would not be tolerated in the street. In a way where, like, if we were like literally standing face to face and my brother walked up and heard some of the things that were said to me, he literally would just like punch somebody in the mouth. That's literally how he hates disrespect. He's my brother taking care of me all my life. So I know how a man's supposed to treat a woman. I know how a man is supposed to respect a woman and make sure to honor her. And if a man is not doing that, then I know you just haven't been grown with that particular honor within yourself. So these are the type of people we have to avoid. We have to be aware of these people, you know? So let's get back to a person or a company that provides a particular service, typical one that involves organizing transactions between two other parties. So when we're thinking about an agent that organizes a transaction between two parties, that's two people coming together, right? Forming something, creating a narrative, creating a story, making something seem to be one way and you really don't have the actual truth or matter of what's going on. You're just wondering, you're trying to figure things out, so on and so forth. Sean, what's going on? Great day, brother. Great day to you. House of Nathan, hey, brother, how are you? Salute, brother. Salute. So, yeah, we have to make sure that we are doing the things that are prevalent to us in our history, right? We are doing the things that are going to be keeping us out of, let's say, what's the best way to put it? Out of the claws of certain succubine entities or energies that want to consume you, believe it or not. Believe it or not, when you are in a space of low vibration frequency, you are easily adapted to someone leeching off of you or taking from your energy or actually draining from that particular energy that you have. And if you're not doing the things that you need to do to keep yourself, the one I was going to read, yeah, no, I'm not right now. So yeah, we just got to be in control of a lot of things. Guys, I'm about to share some information with you guys. Waiting to hear from my little bro. When he get up, we got some good things that you guys are gonna get this morning. Bro said he was hoping she was playing when she said that, brother. The chick literally. Oh, and let me put my invite out since this is just a general. I'm not. I don't have anything particular. I came up before, guys. We will be doing a live a little bit later. Just make sure you guys are looking out for that because they've been kind of blocking some of my streams. But I'll be doing an informative live today. You guys know I got to be at it probably too. There'll be one earlier today with the brother, and I'll also have one later. But we're going to, yeah, discuss this a little bit. I could discuss it. I don't know if any of you guys that are aware of what they were talking about when it comes to this back chat and all these different things that were going on. I'm not even sure what this thing was about, but I wanted you guys to see this. Hold on. I wanted you to see agent because that's very prevalent to what's been going on. We got a lot of agent behavior going on, guys. I don't know if you guys know that there are people playing around. Like there's like, if you guys believe all these different things that you're hearing, I don't know what's true and what's not true now. I wasn't around. I hadn't been around. I don't even speak on any of this stuff. My thing is that when you don't have clarity or information, when I bring information, as you guys know, what do? I share the stream. I open up the information to you guys to see it. I bring you videos. I bring you books. I bring the information from my heart and my spirit, what I coincide with. Anything that I notice in what we're reading, if something stands out, you guys know I'll take time to stop. We'll look it up. We'll research it. We'll read it. When you're bringing facts, right, this is what you do. It's critical to provide the proficient information for a person to determine what you're saying is true or false, right? So if you're looking to have clarity on something, I want to make sure that you are proficient in seeing that particular information. So I wouldn't tell you about something and then not provide you proof of that, right? I wouldn't tell you about something and not give you descriptive information that you can research yourself and find right? Y'all see I changed my avatar. People always talking about I'm so ugly. I look like a man. I'm this, and that. This was an older picture when I went to last time I visited Chicago with my family about 3 years ago. I put on a little bit of weight because I was going through something, but yeah, that's still me. Still me. Still me. Still looking good. What's up? Some might say ugly. Some might say man. Some might say whatever they want to say. Monkey. I've been called monkey. All kind of stuff. It's so funny to me. But yeah, I like this picture. I love pink. Pink is like one of my favorite colors. Guys. I love pink and I love red. I love mauve. I love earth tone colors, grays, like army green colors. You know, all the earth tone colors. So yeah, she said that. The chick said this. Yes, sis, she said that. She said something about digging men out in the you know what's, and she was talking about how she was slurping up women. She was talking about all kind of weird, freaky stuff. She said she sold pictures of herself, naked pictures, $176 a picture, $178 a picture, or something like that. Like she was like real. I don't know, a person I wouldn't really trust too much of what they say, just from the ideologies of your mind state and, so on and so forth. So, lady, I don't know. I just want to hear some facts of it. I'm just waiting here. I can't believe nothing she said until I see some proof. I can't believe nothing she said until she tell me a name and then we can check these people out and see what's going on. Because, look, I want to know. I want to know who they are. Don't have me sitting around people when I don't know what's going on. Indian agent, yeah. Zoe, where my twin at? He sleep. He need to be up here so we can talk about these agents, but we gonna get at it later. Yes, say it, bro. You already know. I ain't gonna waste your. Do I waste y'all time? When must I say it? Must I say it? Do your girl waste your time, or do I make sure I'm bringing something that is gonna be beneficial to you and make sure you have the proof? Not to say that everything I'm saying is right. I'm gonna say, hey guys, check this out. Look at this. Ooh, let's go over this together. It's up to you to discern that because I mean, I can't, get in your head and show you anything. I can't teach anybody anything. You're the one that has to teach yourself things. You're the one that has to show yourself things. So, if I'm able to provide you that information, you're able to see something. Thanks, sis. It's a beautiful picture. My fat on face. Oh, my face was so fat on that picture. I was tearing up food around that time. I was eating a lot of sweets. Something else was going on at that time too. I literally put on like 30 pounds in like 3 months. So yeah, but I got all that out. Yeah, I'm doing better now. Doing better now. I'm not as bad. I don't cheat as much as I used to. You could tell the difference in my face. Look at my face. Let me see. Look at my face. It's much slimmer. Yeah, much slimmer. And that crooked eye. This y'all see why? Let me show y'all why I don't like being on camera. Do y'all see how my eye looks where I have my accident? This is the accident I had. This is where I have a glass eye. So because of that, I feel paranoid. It's not that I care because I'm fine with myself, but the camera actually makes it look really really strange and weird. So it looks a little different in person. But yeah, I'm comfortable with it. What's going on, brother?
Hey, what's going on, sister? Peace to the chat, peace to the gods, peace to the, peace to everybody. Um,
Peace. What's going on with you, brother?
Not much. Enjoying the live, enjoying my morning so far. Listening. You had a good opening. You know, I do want to clear some things up about everything, like, cause this is just like it's another season of Love and Hip Hop Aborigine, right? Tomorrow gonna be the next episode. And then we're gonna wait for the final season next month. The final what's it called? What was the last episode? The last episode usually called the final act or whatever. Final, like I'm good, man. I did this before all of this stuff, and I don't want to be a part of no reality show, none of that. You know what I'm saying? But I did come up here to clear up some things though. Hold on one second. Go ahead, sis.
Yes, yes. So what did you have to say? Did you come to bring more clarity, bro? Did you come to like give us a little more information? Because now all I know is that the lady was saying a lot of weird things before, and then I heard her saying some things, and then she wouldn't really clarify some things. What is it that you know can bring as far as the clarity to some of this? Because I'm just so annoyed with it, and you know I have been blocked, so I haven't been able to really like go live or go into information and so on and so forth. So all I've been seeing is gossip, you know, and nonsense and stories and uh, uh, issues of between people with the things that arguing and this and that, people trying to put people down, make people look ways. It's just it's like high school, it's almost middle school all over again. So I definitely would like some clarity, bro. Can you just? I'm gonna mute for a second. Just let you give any clarity on whatever it is that you want to say, because we're really. It's not just me. We're all confused as to what's going on. We don't know. We'd like to
I,
know.
I, I got you. I got you. Uh, so when I joined the so-called Aborigine community, it was nothing but peace, and we would watch these lives from different teachers of information, and in between those lives, uh, we would wait and want to commune with each other. So those teachers and those people's shares information. They used to go live off of an app called Google Hangouts, and we found a way to talk to each other, communicate uh, through Google Hangouts. Now it's StreamYard. All right, so the Hangouts, right? The Hangouts, people called it the back chats. Like when you go backstage on StreamYard at the end of the video, you talk to people. After it's done, that would be considered the back chat, right? So Google Hangouts is still up and running today, and people still gossiping and talking in the back chats today. And when it first started around, I say 2017, it was me, a dude named Mad Vibes, and we was communing with everybody. Very healthy. People became friends. We got things moving, and certain people get too close. Certain people get too close, open up certain information. People start getting vulnerable. Things start getting messy. This happened about a good 5 months into all that back chat stuff. But it started off on a very good foot, and it got a lot of attention to the point where the teachers like Chief Holiday and I ain't gonna say no other teachers' names, but they all used to come in the back chats with us, and we used to build and share information. That was the main thing about the back chats. And then later on, with the beefs and stuff, people used to keep it off of YouTube, right? And they used to just do it in the back chats. It wasn't until recent times, I say about 2 years ago, where they started bringing all the back chat stuff to the surface. And now there is no difference between the back chat and YouTube. Now, as far as Letty go, Letty Healing Hands, she came on as a
I'm
holistic
sorry, just to
teacher.
verify, I kept hearing them say lady, then I heard another lady saying that she was a real Chief Holiday. Is that the same person, or is it two people?
That's the
Just
same. That's
okay,
that's the same person.
okay. Go ahead. I just want to verify because I wasn't sure yesterday. Go ahead.
Yeah. Letty Letty came on as a holistic teacher, teaching how to grow stuff, how to eat fruits and vegetables. Do that. She was very informative. She's real good. Um, there was a point in time way before Letty came on where I thought the ladies should have their own chat because it would be full of men. And I would see the ladies, they'd be surrounded by a whole lot of men. The only lady that was active with the men was two ladies that was active with the men in the back chats. It was Copper Fox, Leanne. I think that's her real name, Leanne. And then it was Sania. Sania's an old school, you know what I'm saying? Besides that, Holbert and everybody, they was kind of quiet. So I created uh something called, I think, Sistars of Light, and I spell it with a star, Sistars of Light, or Aborigine Sisters or Aborigine Queens or something like that.
Okay,
And
make it
this
right. Don't try to say stars and using my name. Talking about something you named it that. Let's get it
that's
right.
what I named back in the day. Yeah, I been came up with that name,
Which
Sistar.
one? Okay, which one was it? You just said three different names. I just want to clarify. Come
Well,
on now.
it started off with Sis Stars of Light because my name is Light Man, so Sis Stars of
Okay,
Light Man. But it was really Sis Stars of Light,
okay,
right?
okay. Just clarify,
Yeah.
brother. I'm trying to be funny shit. I'm just asking. I keep hearing this name still. I ain't know nothing about y'all. This been my name. This my radio name. Just to clarify.
Yeah.
It just sounded
This
similar. I'm like, hold on, bro. Go ahead. I got you.
yeah, yeah, fact. This happened around 2018. We're gonna come back to Letty. Um, so I changed the name a couple of times. I was back there kind of pretending to be a female, but they wasn't dropping no information about lady stuff that was too crazy for my ears and my eyes or whatever. They didn't do none of that. Matter of fact, it was all information based. I stayed back there for only like 4 days and left. I didn't
Wait
see
a minute,
nothing. I didn't hear nothing
bro. I gotta stop you. What do you mean? You said you were pretending kind of to be a lady. What do you mean?
because
You had a ghetto a lady avatar or something?
no, no. My name was Aboriginal Truth. I never clarified to them whether I was a lady or not. They were just wondering who
Oh,
was Aboriginal Truth and who started this matriarch chat, right? Because that's what it was. It was the matriarch chat. It was a space for women a part of the information to build with each other. I know I sound crazy when I said that, but no, nobody back there share any information that I should not have seen, and I wasn't back there to be nosy with the information. It was for them to build amongst each other, and then later on they got with DJ Gambler and they created what did they create? The something mercenaries, the something warriors, silent warriors, I believe it was, something like that, and they started building over there. Anyway, something happened, I would say, in between Chief Warrior joining and Letty joining. Something happened with that whole matriarch situation. Now, mind you, all of these people had a platform and a mic. They had the stage. They had a chance to speak on Chief Holiday panel. Everybody, which was Tribe Up, and we all was getting along. Only enemy we had was the so-called Pan Africans or the government or something like that. We acted like family. We were family. The rule of the family was never to attack each other. There was a couple of beefs that happened before Tribe Up, like Chief Kalinago and Darkman and Hemok and this one and that one, but they everybody eventually squashed things and went their separate ways, unlike today. So anyway, back to Letty, y'all. Back to Letty. So Letty, you know what I'm saying? She came way after me, and I came back for a little time, and people, found out I was, rocking with the Bible and stuff like that at this point in time. But she was speaking more so on Aborigine TV, uh, yeah, Aborigine TV platform. And at this point in time, people was going back and forth between men and females, gender war, and she would let out a lot of vulnerable information. This is around the time when people was like talking real sexual between each other. It this was never like this. This is when things started getting messy as hell. You know what I'm saying? I witnessed all of this shit. You know what I'm
okay.
saying?
Right. Understand. Like now we kind of know the story, like with all that weirdness and all that shit. We ain't even got to go into that part, bro. Let's kind of just clear up like why are they saying all this stuff was going on? Why are they saying that a lot of these women were getting taken advantage of, money taken from them, being duped, being transferred? I actually heard some I don't I can't say for sure if the lady said this per se, but in the chat and I heard people saying something about they said something about women being transferred. Like I guess one guy might be with her, then the other nigga changing her to over here, and all this trafficking. Where did that come into effect? Can you clear that up? Because we need to know.
Yeah. To be quite frank with you, I don't know nothing about trafficking and nothing like that. I heard allegations on Chief Kalinago messing around with women. I heard allegations of people claiming certain teachers stealing, taking money from people, and people not, uh, getting a money's worth for whatever they paid for. Whether it be $50 to $200. I've never heard nothing about women being transferred, and I was never in the back chats recently. I thought the back chats had been deleted. You know what I'm saying? Because StreamYard happened about what 4 or 3 years ago, so I didn't know about the Gmail chats. I just recently discovered that they're still up and running, right? But those people that are talking about all of this crazy stuff going on in the back chats, I'm like you, sister. So why don't they just tell people? But see, we've been we've been talking about this stuff. It's just that they resurfacing up. They're opening up old cases. They're opening old files up, old indictments. That's what they're doing.
So,
And
well,
hey,
if it's
do
opening
it.
up old indictment, is it because the stuff was never cleared up, or nobody ever like found these people and said, "Oh, y'all, man, y'all, we know y'all did this, this, and that," and at least we're outed per se, or is that maybe why they're trying to open it back up because something has not been clarified? Just like how yet it's still not clarified. They bringing it back up. It's like opening a wound, but they're not ready to put any antiseptic on it. So I'm really confused. Shit. So
This is what it is. I'm gonna
yeah.
tell you what it is,
Mhm.
right? I ain't mean to cut you off. This is exactly what it is. So if you claim to be an American Indian, Aboriginal, or anything of the sort, a Tonkinist, they feel like you represent them, right? Because when Pan Africans, anybody, any other community look at us, they group us all together. So if they see this one messing up, they're gonna say, "Oh, well," they're gonna expose them. They'll be like, "Oh, well, it's really him, and we ain't got nothing to do with them, and this is why they're doing it, and y'all should never listen to them. This is what we dealing with. This is bringing down the community." They're gonna shoot them down as hard as possible because they feel like those people reflect them. But like you said, you're an independent entity, right? So let's look at this like jumping
Right.
from just let's look at this like jumping from company to company.
Mhm.
Let's say I leave Coca-Cola to go work for Pepsi. I'm not going to be complaining about Coca-Cola if I'm at a new job. But since I feel like they represent me, since I work for a soda company, I'm going to feel like I have to complain about these people to expose them because it's at the end of the day, it's making me look bad, so I can't so-called progress, right?
Right, right.
So that's just what it is. I do want to clear my name up on a couple of allegations though. After you done, go ahead. So
Yeah. So okay. So basically, all the things that we're hearing, you're saying like, oh, there's some old stuff. They're trying to bring it back up, but it's really nothing. They're making it more than it was.
mm-mm,
One thing, real quick. Hold on,
mm-mm.
real quick.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Mhm.
No, I wasn't saying that it ain't nothing. Like
Oh,
these things, this is some petty, messy stuff. Like the stuff that happened with Cab Show, the stuff that happened with Letty, the stuff that happened with me and BCFC, the stuff that which is a feminist LGBT member. She's a lady, right? The
mhm.
stuff that happened between uh, it was so many people in the back, so many things, and it just wasn't in the back chat. They brought it out to the front. There's an episode on Tribe Up where everybody opened up damn near every case, and we ran through everything with everybody. Like that was the
Mhm.
word, and we aired out all the dirty laundry that day.
So that's what he was talking about. Tribe up. Hold on, tribe up. That's Chief Cali, right?
Chief Holiday, that's Chief Holiday old channel with
Oh,
Ty
tribe.
Dollar, Ty Data.
Okay, so the Thai Data dude in Cheap Holiday had the channel that was Tribe Up. So wait a minute, why was I thinking that was the same thing as Chief Cali?
I don't know, probably because either Chief Cali was on Tribe Up one time, or he mentioned that Tribe Up was a bad channel where all the drama was at, or something. Because
Mhm.
Tribe Up was the home base for everybody. That's what everybody came to kick it at. Majority of people.
So what?
Some
Okay,
people. Go ahead.
oh, no, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Go ahead. I think I had a little delay.
Some people stayed in their own lane, like Phoenix. She didn't really hit Tribe Up like that because I think she felt like she created the term Tribe Up. That's what she alleged. That's what she claims that she created. She coined the phrase Tribe Up. So that's I'm guessing that that's the reason why she didn't really hit Tribe Up. But besides her, most major people that you see talking about Indian information today was on Tribe Up, and they had peace among each other. But
Mm.
Some people would get into beefs and dramas, and they would fall out. Just niggas just bring their ass everywhere they go, type shit.
Okay, okay. So
You know?
everybody, all you guys were under. Oh, okay. So Carmen Crystal said that Chief Cali is Tribe Biz. Okay, Doom. That's what I just asked you. I'm like, wait a minute. I thought that
No,
that was.
no, no, no,
Hold on.
no, no.
Talking
Chief
over
Cali
me
and
while
Tribe Biz are two different people.
hello. Do
Oh,
you
my
hear me
bad.
speaking? Like
Yeah,
I'm
my
really
bad. Go
like
ahead.
saying a couple of words. So yeah. So I was just asking you when you were saying Tribe Up. I'm like, wait a minute, ain't that Chief Cali? You said no. So it's not Tribe Up. His is Tribe Biz. This is what sis know what I was asking. So their Tribe Biz. So now just to clarify, is Tribe Biz part of Tribe Up? Because that's why I kept thinking probably it was the same thing. Because when
No,
you said Tribe Up, I thought you were talking about Chief Cali.
no, no, no. Well,
Okay.
when you go on YouTube, you'll see two different channels. You'll see Keep Cali, which is the dude with the dreads, and then you see Tribe Biz, which is the dude in Chicago with the haircut. They with their own clique, and I guess they clique is called Tribe Biz. But Tribe Biz is ran by the dude, the Chicago dude with the low haircut. Chief Cali is the dude with the dreads, talk about how he feed everybody in the world and everybody ain't doing nothing compared to him. You know?
Hmm. So it right. Okay, I got you. I got you. So so Chief Cali, just to clarify, I know I don't really know the brothers like that. I've spoken to him, but just to clarify, they both be together. I know they relatives, they're blood relatives from what I know and what I heard. So they are both Tribe Biz, right? Just to clarify, or are you saying that Chief Cali is Tribe Biz and they are a little separate? Could you clarify that for me?
All right. So to be honest with you, I don't know truly myself, but this is
Oh,
what I
okay.
do know. This is what I do know. Chief Cali has dreadlocks. He has a channel called Chief Cali.
Right.
Tribe Biz, right? The dude that be speaking on Tribe Biz channel, he has a low haircut and he's in Chicago. This is what I know, and I think I think you know what?
No, that's not Tribe Biz. That's Wild Indian, brother.
Oh, Wild Indian. Okay, that's his name, Wild Indian. Okay, bet.
Okay, let's leave that
And
alone because I'm getting more confused. Forget it. I'll just ask him. Forget it. Okay,
no,
go
I,
ahead.
all right, yeah. We I think we get the gist of it though,
Okay, yes, I
right?
get it. I just wanted to
Yeah,
clarify,
Wild
but I get it.
yeah, Wild Indian and Chief Cali is a part of Tribe Biz. But so I I don't want to assume anything because the first words of his first two letters of assume is add, but I have to presume that Chief Cali and Wild Indian is on the side of African Americans ain't African, which is Phoenix Moon. What's her name? Oh girl, that's over there. Tasha She, Carrie Davis, um, all of these people. So, a
African
lot of these,
Americans, not Africans.
yeah, it's called African Americans ain't African. It's a sector. Remember I told you Sister Soul is like about 10 or 12 different sectors of this Indian
Right,
information.
right.
Well, it's 10 to 12 big sectors. It's like at least about I say about at least about 70 different sectors totally, but
Mm, okay.
but it's 12 big ones. So African Americans ain't African kind of always didn't like Tribe Up. They really had a bad taste in their mouth because what happens, the Africans and Americans ain't African, they started focusing on genealogy and they felt as though Tribe Up or some people are part of Tribe Up like A1 and AP, and they felt like these people was teaching more so of the history and the pictures and the what's it called, the pyramids and books. So, but at the same time, AP and A1 they all taught genealogy. AP definitely taught genealogy on his page. A1 showed genealogy how to do it, and uh, Chief Holiday had people had Ty Data do genealogy Mondays. I think it was genealogy Mondays on his channel. So that claim was false.
Okay.
It's it
So
sees their
basically,
click,
just to
but
clarify, brother, basically, so it started being the thing of who's putting out what information. Oh, you're not doing. They start arguing about, oh, you're not doing no valid information. This is about this, and you're just doing this or something. This is what it sounded like.
yeah,
Back and forth
as
about who's not
as
doing what. Like kind of what I'm hearing between the brothers now about, oh, I'm out here doing this work and you just on the computer. It sounds like the same thing, but I'm hearing you. I think. Go ahead.
yeah, that's basically it. That's basically it. And these people want to be the bigger Indian than each other. Oh, I'm more of a realer. not India, but I'm more of a real original person to this land than you
Right.
are based on the actions that I do. Now, on people's
Mm,
private time, you don't know what they do. I could be feeding a homeless person every block I go past, and just because I don't air it out, now I like I ain't doing nothing. Uh,
right,
I
right,
could be
right.
doing many things, but if I don't air it out, now I look like I'm not helping the so-called community. Now, as far as like helping the community, YouTube community, the chat watchers and stuff. And forgive me, y'all, in the chat for being long-winded. I'm just getting my little rocks off with this part of what I want to talk about. But Chief Holiday and A1 and them, they did things for the community. I've seen them put in work. Anybody to say that they did not put in work in helping out the so-called American Indian or Aboriginal community, whatever y'all want to call it nowadays, that's a lie. But see, what it is beefs. It's
Right.
heavy beefs and it's cliques.
And
These
click.
people are not playing right now. Anybody that's against Tribe Up, they are clicked up. Anybody that's against African Americans ain't African and them people, they clicked up.
Mm.
So it's like it's just
I'm
nigga
not too
shit.
familiar with this African Americans ain't Africans. I'm sorry, just to verify. Are you saying that is a clique that's separate from like the people that are dealing with like Chief Holiday, the A1, the AP, all these people? That's a separate, what you say, sector than their sector is what you're saying.
Yes, yes. And Carrie Davis is I want to say Carrie Davis spearheaded the African Americans ain't African community.
Who
Like
is Gary Davis? I heard that name before.
that's the indigenous one, the person that interviewed you.
Really?
That's him. He's damn near the head of African Americans and African. It's a community, but
Oh, it's
he's like the front man. He's the front man.
okay, okay. Well, he's cool. I like the brother. He brings straight. He like why I like him. He brings straight information. Talk about it. Boom. He's done. He don't play around. He don't be doing all them hours and hours of talking and shit. Listen, you get to it. I listen. He want to get to the information. He'll put it out there, and that's that. I don't hear him saying nothing negative about nobody. I don't hear him talking about people. I don't hear him getting into that gossip shit. I do not hear that man doing any of that. We've had like even in our personal conversations, he's never like said anything like negative about anybody or this sector. This he don't bring none of that stuff into a conversation. He is a straight man. I really respect that gentleman, and that's why I didn't mind being a guest on his show. And then he invited me. When he invited me. And then we did a show. It was a good show. You already know, bro. I'm just gonna spit a little info, especially in an hour. It wasn't a lot of time, so I had plenty of time to go over, a few different things. So it was great. So a lot of people information, I don't know why it should be a division because it was on the same, well, it wasn't on the same. It wasn't even about Aboriginal stuff. It was about the general stuff, energy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he
Nuki,
interviews
you was
people.
on his
My
channel
bad.
last night, bro. Remember last night I did the interview? Was that last night?
Yeah,
Or
no, 2 nights ago. 2 nights ago.
yeah, 2 nights ago. Remember, Nuki, 2 nights ago, brother, I was doing the interview on the gentleman's channel. That's who he's talking about. You were there. I remember you. I thought I remember seeing you in the chat. Let me know if I'm wrong. But yeah, the guy's channel is Indigenous One. That's why I was thinking like, what is bro talking about? African Americans. It sounded familiar, but I look it up as Indigenous One. I'll put the link in the chat in a second. But I'm sorry, bro.
Yeah.
I went off topic. Go ahead with what you were
No,
saying.
it's all good, sis. You know what I'm saying? I'm with you. It's another brother named Malcolm with dreads that look just like him. Y'all will get him confused, but Kerry Davis been
Mhm.
around for a very long time, and he's interviewed people on multiple different topics, not just so-called Indian original land. But yeah, so let's get back to the pit party stuff, the PPP,
Yeah, and hold on,
right?
just to say that real quick. Yes, I did do an interview on this guy's channel the other day, guys, Indigenous One, and it was on energy. It was a very good video. You guys know it was only an hour, so I obviously kind of packed a lot of information as much as I could into it because he does like an hour. We could have went a little longer, but he works, so I want to respect the man's time. But make sure you guys go check that out on Indigenous One channel. It was a nice a nice video. Me and him kind of vibe pretty good with the information. It was fluent. But go ahead, brother. I'm gonna mute up real quick while you go ahead.
Yeah. People like Hemok Shelup, allegedly was signing fake paperwork over to people to gain private information and also tie us to African Americans and the word black again, but at the same time still have our own tribe. Like These were the things that people was really pissed off about because we had a mission to be, our own thing. And so when you get people like Chief and A1 or anybody else coming with their information, people feel like everybody should be on one page and move as one entity. And that's just not how things panned out, unfortunately. It just like you go to African Americans and African, some of them people be clicked up with Native Americans on the reservations. But I don't see anybody from so-called tribe up being clicked up with people on the reservations, Native Americans that are Mongolian, Siberian migrants and Mexicans. I don't see tribe up people doing that. Um, I all right. So now I'm about to clear my name on some stuff, y'all. Right? I went on somebody's channel the other day and I said some bullshit. I ain't gonna lie. Just for argument's sake. I told them just for argument's sake, and I was lying, right? And this is coming out my mouth. You know what I'm saying? I told them that I got paid $15 because someone thought Hood Nigga Doom was funny. So like it was sort of like, oh, Hood Nigga Doom is getting paid to crash channels and create chaos. No, Hood Nigga Doom only crashes the panel when nobody ain't talking about nothing and nobody ain't doing shit. Period. They claimed that I was doing a few views and stuff like that. No. To clarify what I was stating when I was on that panel, I was saying that people gravitate to ignorance, but that's not why I was being ignorant. No. If I wanted to get views, the best way to get views is to show videos 24/7 information. That's what I was doing on Tribal back in the day. That's what attracted Williamina, Coach Crew Cut, and a couple other names, Bones, a lot of people to Tribe Up. That's and they eventually became uh good teachers at the end of the day, but they fell out. So um what was another claim? Dude said I was being fake because his mom hit the panel and I switched up my whole, I stopped cursing. I said, yo, I ain't know your mom was there. The reason why I switched up because I was raised different. I was raised to respect my elders. Had I knew that his mom was listening like I told him, I wouldn't have been doing that. So now I know for sure it don't even matter no more. I gotta assume that his babies and elders listening at all times. So I don't know what Hood Nigga Doom is gonna. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this character because obviously certain people can't take it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna name any names because I don't want to gossip right now. That it'd be contradictory for Sister Soul to have a title about the pity party and then me to gossip about what's going on. So I'm just gonna leave it here. You know what I'm saying? I'm good.
Kind of going
I'm
in and
not
out.
a paid actor.
Yeah, you going in and out. Sound like a robot.
Damn. All right, cool. Well, you could have the mic
Okay,
till
there
my
you
mic
go
get
now.
fixed.
Oh, there you go now. You good now. Go ahead. What you were saying? Say what you were
I'm
saying. It sounds good now.
all right. Mic check, mic check. All right. So I was saying I'm not a paid actor.
So you
If
just
anybody has
basically
ever paid, huh?
so you basically just said that just being sarcastic or whatever because they would grill
Yeah.
you.
I was being argumentative. I was talking about Mick Foley, Mankind, and Cactus Jack and Do Love, a wrestler, and I was relating that character to me in a way. And they was like difference between you and him, like man, is that they get paid. And just for argument's sake, I said I get paid too, which was a lie, which is a bold faced lie. I lied to them just because I was because like you just said, they was grilling me. I felt like, yo, like why y'all on my back? Yeah, I'm getting paid too. Now what? Now what y'all gonna do? Y'all gonna be mad? And I'm trust me, I'm not getting paid. If anybody has ever cash at me, step forth. With I give y'all for the rest of this month. I give you matter of fact, I give y'all for the rest of this year. If you ever cash at me, come forth and let me know and tell me that you cashed at me for me to act like Hood Nigga Doom and crash a panel when they was talking about something serious, or just to crash a panel period and be Hood Nigga Doom. Come forth today. Come forth. You got a whole year. It's not gonna happen because nobody ever paid me. Sister Soul never paid me. I got Sister Soul personal number. I got AP, Chief Holiday, Truth. I got these people for personal phone numbers. They have never cashed at me. Not to say that they don't support me, but no, they have never cashed at me. So, I'm gonna just dead that right in the water. But hey, Sister Soul, I got a question for you.
Yes.
If we came up with a peace treaty between all these different sectors.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, you can't really answer this question, but I'm still gonna ask you. What do you think the chances are everybody gonna sign that peace treaty, that we would not talk bad about each other, that we would find our common interests and go off of that instead of our differences?
Well, I think it should be common sense, brother, and common knowledge for a person to have a internal peace treaty. Like there shouldn't be all this nonsense going on. There shouldn't be, just like how, not to bring up anything negative, but a lot of things that have been said about me, or this and that in certain areas or what have you. People have their issues, whatever the case may be. Like I'm like such a horrible person. Like, what are you doing? Like, what are you talking about? I'm not that person. But people will make personas up or do what they want to do or say what they want to say. So you have to make sure that, like me myself, I'm trying to make sure that I stay away from it. So a person should have the common sense to say, I'm not going to feed into it. I'm not going to be talking about that person. I'm not going to say this, and that. Because my thing is, if a person has all this time to talk about the next person, to talk about what this person is not doing, you're taking the time and saying, I'm not doing, they're not doing this, they're not doing that, they're not doing this, I'm doing this, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. Once you're trying to direct all the attention on what you're doing, it really kind of takes away what a lot of people know. Well, for me, this is my standpoint. It takes away all the things that you said, that you've done this, you did this, and I did this for that person, blah, blah, blah. You're taking away from that shit because now you're bragging or talking about it. You're bringing it to the light because you want some type of notice or attention for what you have done. So my thing is this. I've done a lot of things. I'm not going to even sit here and tell anybody so they can say, oh, such and so is a great person. Shit, either you know I'm a great person or you don't. That's up to you. So my thing is this. If what I do is what I do, right? It's what I do because I've done it. It's not for anybody else's attention. I can suggest and tell other people, hey, it's great to do something for someone. Hey, you should go out and do something for somebody today. Hey, you guys, if you got some old clothes, keep them in your car. If you got some old shoes, keep them in your car. Those little throw blankets or old coat shit like that. Keep it in your car when you see somebody homeless. It's been cold as hell out here. Give them something. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like,
Yeah.
simple things that you could do. I can suggest those things to people, right? But I'm not going to sit and let them know that shit. I go broke sometimes doing something for somebody. You feel me? It's nothing. So when people go to talk about, oh, I did this, I did that, da, 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 I'm looking like, damn, that's small shit. That's my perspective. And I'm not being funny, brother. I'm really dead ass serious. Like, this is so
Hmm.
serious. I'm looking at it like, well, damn. They saying they did this, and that shit. My kids done did this. Look, yo,
Right.
you feel me, bro? So I just don't get it. So, and then when another person is saying, "Oh, that person, what they did is so small because they're doing this and they're doing that," okay, maybe that's what that person can do at the time. Let's not judge about what a person should, woulda, coulda, did when we don't know what they're able to do. Maybe they're a person that absolutely needs freaking help themselves, but they have a lot of pride and they're not going to say, I need help in this and I need help in that and da 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 boom boom boom. They're not going to do that. So what they can do is say, let me talk about my information. Let me make sure people know about this or that, da 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 da. You feel me? So they'll do those
Hmm.
things. Me, I'm into health, obviously. You've gotten a pack from me, brother. So what I do, I like to care for people. I like to take care of people. You feel me? So if someone tells me, "Oh, Sister Soul, I need this or that, but I really don't got no money," sis, I'm like, "Yo, if you can at least pay for the shipment, if I don't have it, if I can afford to pay for the shipment, I'll pay for it too." I'm good when it comes to like general. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not like a rich person or anything. You feel me? So I definitely need whatever I can earn out of all the thousands of dollars I put into my business, and I continue to put in it all the time. And then when I'm putting out, I'm not getting everything I put into my business. So I still don't mind when somebody's broke to give them something, help them out because they can't afford the product, but they really need this product. You feel me? So people don't even think of what they do naturally. You know what I'm saying? They got some leftovers, stuff, small stuff, shit. You got some leftovers or whatever. Somebody might throw them leftovers out. Keep some to-go containers at your damn house. Put them leftovers in that shit. When you ride your ass out the damn door, I'm pretty sure you're gonna see somebody that might need some food, and they'll be happy to get that shit. Stuff like that, little small stuff. So when
Yeah.
people brag about what they do or this, and that, and da, 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 boom, boom, boom. I mean, come on. We don't need to be bragging about what we're doing. We need to be taking and looking at what a person may be trying to do and be glad that they're trying to do something. At least they're trying to do something. Even if what you may consider it to be a small thing, it's not a small thing. It's something that they're trying to do. And it's for
Right.
a genuine reason, a true reason, because they honestly want to do something for someone else. Because their heart actually is telling them, I want to be a better person. I want to make my environment better. I want to do something good for somebody. I want to make them smile, make them feel good, let them know shit. I'm feeling good. I want them to feel a little bit of this shit too. Small stuff like that, you know?
Yeah. Like, and then highlight the people that is doing good stuff. Like Brown Wolf. I heard Brown Wolf literally trains people how to fight. You know what
I
I'm saying? Like
love
little
Brown.
kids and stuff.
Cool. Yes.
Yeah. Like if we could highlight your, like you said, your store with your detoxes and everything. Like, come on now. We could talk about who's doing what for the community all we want. But at the end of the day, why we got to play the shame, blame, and explain game? Now, this is the thing when it comes to the so-called people that's doing the trafficking and all that stuff, right?
Mhm.
All right, bet. So you find out somebody doing something. So now you definitely don't want to be associated with them. But check this out. So when everybody in the chat, listen to this. Everybody got skeletons in their closet. Everybody can be exposed about something. Some people got records and some people got all type of things going on with their life. They just not bring it out to the forefront. So ain't nobody 100% clean. Ain't nobody didn't go through nothing. You know what I'm saying? Now, I mean, some things are bigger than others. That's no doubt. You feel me? Like if you, you know what I'm saying? Like if you done, killed your parents or did something crazy, or you plan to harm the community, blow up the community or something like that. Yeah, you want to work like, yeah. Then we can't give you no type of passes. Period. But people always got to when you point the finger, two more is pointing back at you.
My
I do
thing is,
want
people like
to.
to take the time to throw stones, you know, throw stones
Mm-hmm.
at people and, oh, you've done this, you've done that. And they're forgetting about all the things that they're doing and what they're doing. So now let's think about it. We're standing in a circle. Let's pick a field and shit, right? Everybody's throwing stones at everybody that's done something wrong, right? So because
Mm-hmm.
you're a person that's already thrown a stone, you know that something's going to get thrown at you because obviously you've done some wrong shit too, right? So if multiple people are throwing these stones and these rocks at each person that's doing something individually, right? If you're standing in the stadium, you know how many people would be covered and buried, like everybody be covered, like literally buried under the fucking rocks of the shit that you damn do while you trying to throw one at somebody else. While you sitting up here worrying about throwing a rock at one damn person, you forgetting one of them shits coming right back at your ass. Next thing you know, y'all under a whole pound of damn rocks and ain't nobody getting out this shit. Y'all both buried. What y'all gonna do now? What y'all dumb ass gonna do now? That's what I
Right,
mean.
right. And I don't want to bring up the book, but he said like if you don't sin, throw the first stone. Nobody could throw it. If you don't got nothing in your closet, then maybe you could throw some stones. But everybody got some dirt underneath their fingernails and stuff. Like everybody got that work.
And it
You know what I'm
says,
saying?
Randy,
One more thing about Hood Nigga Doom, right? For those that ever laughed at Hood, like laughed and got a kick out of Hood Nigga Doom, that ever requested him, like where he at or whatever, and then turned around and said, "Oh, Hood Nigga Doom fake. Hood Nigga Doom, he's an agent. Yada yada yada. You fake." Because you can't turn around and request a person, laugh at a person, say you love a person. The next day you talking about he fake. No, it's a freaking character. It's a title I created. You can have many different titles. I was talking to Soul the other day. You could be the CEO of this brand of this company and then have your real name on the side,
even that, why you
right?
say that? I was talking to Sister Soul every day. What if I didn't want nobody to know I talked to you? Why did you just say that? You said it earlier. I thought like, why did he mention that? That's nobody's business that I talk to you, brother. I don't know even why you mentioned that. I don't do shit like that. Just to let you know. Because I don't
What
fuck with
happened?
what happened, what you just said. You keep mentioning, oh, I talked to Sister Soul the other day. Oh, I got a personal phone number, shit like that. What that mean? Why are you telling everybody what the fuck we doing in the private though? This the
No,
shit I be
no,
talking.
no,
No,
no.
no, don't stop, bro. Bro, you if you don't know me, you need to know. But right now it's not a time for you to start talking. Okay? Let me say that. I'm explaining to you something that I don't like or something I felt a negative aspect in, and I'm bringing it to your attention to not do that shit. And right now, I feel like you're trying to cut me off. And please, you did it earlier. Don't do that, okay? Because we good. All I'm saying to you is that don't keep mentioning that. And that's for anybody else that I might ever be, chilling with, talking to, this, and that. It's nobody's business who I talk to, when we talked. And you just say I talked to her the other day. That's nobody's business when we talked, that I talked to you and you got my number. Damn, what the fuck, bro? I'm just saying. Come on, I'm a grown woman. I don't know how y'all be operating around these YouTube streets and shit, but I don't fuck around like this. This the shit I don't like. Actually,
Okay.
bro, I'm gonna holler at you. Let me let you go right quick. Yo, listen, y'all. I don't want to get heated or hot, and it's nothing wrong because I do have personal issues. I got PTSD. I have anxiety. Certain stuff I don't fucking like. It is what it is. So nobody don't understand it. I don't expect them to. They don't got to. It is that simple. All I'm saying right now, between me and any fucking body else that I ever have a private conversation with, unless it's my sis, she can do what the fuck she wants. But anybody else, don't do that shit. Whatever we talk about in the private, we have a conversation, this, and that. That's nobody's business. Like, why would you? Do people do stuff like that in normal life? Like, maybe I'm kind of like, old school or what's going the fuck on? Somebody else help me out with this shit because I'm wondering if I'm wrong right now because I'm feeling some type of way, shit, because I don't like shit like that. For real. My anxiety raising right now. Let me play a song for y'all real quick. Let's do that shit because I'm really getting up here talking about like games and shit like that and da. And people want to be fucking playing with me and shit. Like, come on, what's going on? Let me get to my damn videos or something. Actually, let me play this shit right quick. Let me play some of the video that I had from me and the gentleman the other day. Let's do that. Give me about 5 minutes, y'all, to take a break. Let's do that. Hold on. Got something for y'all. Damn, shit, man. I don't like this shit. I'm here. Look at that. Oh, yeah, that. Right, bro. Who's
Good evening. Welcome to another edition of
Check this out, y'all.
Well, give me 1 second.
I don't know why y'all see it slowing down and all this other stuff. Hold on, y'all. It's coming off. I think did he start yet or did I pause him? Let me double check. Okay, there we go.
And as our next guest is going to bring up how powerful it is and how, oh man, what we do for other people, the help we give other people while turning our backs on ourselves, the ass whooping that's going to be received from that. Ooh. Without any further ado, I want to bring on a sister that's going to hit you to some energy tricks. Sister Soul, how you doing?
I am doing great, brother. Thanks for having me. How are you?
I'm doing great. Listen, I'm gonna sit back and listen.
Yes, brother. I wanted to talk a bit about energy. Us concerned energy, using it, knowing which ways to harness it and be able to adapt it to some place that's actually beneficial to us based on the things that we're doing, the energy that we're pulling in. Maybe we should start there. It's very important for us to be careful of the energy that we are pulling in via food, via our surroundings, certain people that we have in our environment that actually can cause negativity in your environment to bring you down to a lower state. Going to a lower state of energy actually lowers your immune system. It keeps you from having a certain peace and a certain type of move with the perfect current and keeping sure of, having a proper electricity and balance with in your body. That goes with the food, that goes with the things that you're pulling in. I want to start with the food because it's so important to understand that if you're taking in dead things into your body that do not have life, you're not feeding life into your body. A lot of people don't understand sometimes that living foods, including living waters, we have to think about the energy of certain things like bottled waters. A lot of times people thinking, oh, I'm drinking this alkaline water, it's helping my body. And a lot of times it's not. We have to be very careful what we're taking in to think that we're bringing certain nutritious values to our body or certain type of minerals to our body or ions that should be sufficient in rebuilding or building up our system, our red blood system, when it comes to the cells, making sure that they are functioning correctly. When they're not functioning correctly, there is a misappropriation of the energy within a cell in itself. Therefore, it can cause you certain dysfunctions when it comes to the body, leaning into areas that are weak in themselves. If you're in a lower nature, or if you're feeling like digress to a state of like non-lethargic and so on and so forth, a lot of that is due to the food and it's due to the things that you have in your environment. You'd be surprised. Technology, these things can actually wear on your energy. There are certain electromagnetic frequencies that we pull in from our phones, from the computer, from the television, from radio systems that we're around. All the technology and the energy of these things actually can affect your body because we are an ether being, right? We are carbon light beings. We're full of carbon. And because of that, it actually is a conductor of energy. So carbon being a conductor of that energy, what you're taking in or putting out, it is definitely going to be affected by that. So we have to make sure that we are being very pertinent and bringing in sufficient things that actually help us.
Okay. Can you give us an example of when you say the energy from, this technological stuff? Could you give us an energy and like explain how it does wear you down?
Yes, yes. Well, the EMS, which is uh, um, magnetic frequencies, these technical things actually wear in your body because what they do is we absorb them because we're a carbon body, right? A carbon-based being. When it comes to technology, these things are made around energy. And because we are energy body per se, it's like a transmission or a pulling of these things. The entire cosmos and the universe is all ran off of our energy. So this energy is consumed all around us. So when we think about the false energies, which are like GMO energies, like the technical stuff, things that we know aren't positive to our body, these things are also affluent in the air or in the space. So when we hear, you know how they've always talked about the World Wide Web, brother. Oh, we're all going to be connected to the World Wide Web, blah, blah, blah. That is that frequency coding that is everywhere. So when it comes to the tech part of it, the technical devices, our cell phones, the computers, these smart TVs, all these different things, they have a certain light coding in them that actually connects to our particular being. So now we're able to pull that energy and it actually resonates with us. And we're actually vibrating off of the energy that is put off in the emissions of these particular technology devices.
Oh, okay.
So when it comes to that, we have to be I guess, astute to knowing like what's important. They have EMF blockers, brother. A lot of times people aren't even aware of these simple things that can help us. There are EMF blocker sheets that you can actually put on your phone. They're little stickers. You can buy them. You put them on your phone. They will help with the emissions. It actually absorbs it and keep your body from actually pulling all those things in. There are EMF blocking sheets. You can buy the sheets and you can put them over your television. You can put them over your computers. You can put them over your Wi-Fi boxes. A smart thing would be at nighttime. You're not even using your Wi-Fi at night. You're sleeping, right? Unplug the box. Why even have it running a current or a system through your home when you're not even using it? So these are the type of things that we can do to help us at least avoid some of these EMFs, which are the magnetic frequencies.
So those are the magnetic frequencies. Are there any other frequencies we should be aware of?
Yes, we actually get emissions from certain medicines or medications, pharmaceuticals. The pharmaceutical drugs, they actually will wear on your body the same way. They weigh down on you because they're not natural. Unless you're using like holistic medicine. When it comes to the pharmaceutical, it actually works against the body. People think, oh, I need medicine because it's going to help me. It's going to cure me. It's going to assist me in an area. A lot of times what it's going to do is start to actually break down the same things within your body, because with our body being, as I said, carbon and an electronic based body, these things actually will wear on you because the medicine starts to break down. Okay, guys. So I had to take a break. Put myself in a timeout. Okay. So what you saying? What you mean epic study? Jump up, bro. Let me see what you're talking about real quick. You said that something about the vinegar not being told. Just wait. Just don't go. What someone recommends in chat. But I use vinegar, bro. I mean, you're saying as far as vaping it. I'm confused. I want to verify. If you feel like jumping up, maybe you can't right now. But okay. Either way, I just wanted to clarify all this nonsense that was going on, guys. It's been like a little over an hour of like not too much of anything pertinent. So I just wanted to clarify that I am not in a group. I am not in any damn thing. It seemed like people trying to I be getting so many phone calls, people saying this and that and explaining themselves and talking about this and talking about that. I'm looking like, well, damn. I don't really know what's going on. I'm so new to all of this information of people and different things that we keep hearing, and I just don't like people trying to group me in a circle. I like a few different people. I come to different people's panels, different people's chats. This, and that. Other than that, I mean, I don't know why. You know, it seems to be I'm getting grouped like I'm in some type of a group just because I'm like, oh yes, I believe I'm Aboriginal and Aboriginal to this land. I am an Indian, an Aboriginal Indian. I am literally an Aboriginal Indian. So, like, I don't understand why people are trying to group me with anybody, particularly. That's what I don't like. I deal with pretty much everybody. I don't have hate for people. People act rude and, do all these different things regarding me, but I don't have hate and animosity. Want to talk about people and put them down just because they got information and, people get jealous because you're able to deliver things better. I can't help it because I know how to talk appropriately. I can't help it because I have a lot of information. I've studied for like 28 years over all this stuff I be talking about all the time. Shit, I ain't even talking about half the stuff that I learned. Like, come on now, all this nonsense and this ignorance, it just be so annoying, like for real. And I don't know. I just don't like it. Yeah, people got all this stuff going on. This one, my sis said, I'm in the chat. That's why I'm distracted, looking for what sis had put in there. Yes, people have things going on where they want to include me in on it, and I ain't got nothing to do with that shit. Period. I do what I do, and I'm me. Like I said, I'm my own entity. I stand on my own. I don't see nobody coming over here or sending sis nothing. Talking about here says pay a bill. What's up? Now you coming over here telling me somebody got this rent. You sending me a stack or two every month or something. Covering some bills. Like, yo, we could talk then. You still might get a little bit of say so at that point in time. But come on now, we ain't doing none of that. Like, this is crazy. So just make sure y'all know that Sister Soul is not affiliated with any particular group. All this stuff they come out with a back chat. I don't even know what the hell they talking about. I do know it's something with a Google Hangout that's been explained to me, but all these stories people coming up with accusing other people of doing stuff, but they ain't clarifying who the people is, what they specifically did to it, this, and that. I mean, come on, all this nonsense, all this just crap. Yeah, I'm not with it. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. And you good, Hood. I know you was just trying to make whatever point you felt relevant at the time. You just talking because you be talking. You like to talk shit. But me, I'd like to talk too, but only if it's something I need to say or something I feel is relevant or important. And to me, that just was making me feel like, just like why I highlighted sis comment, like, people trying to include me or put me on the side of people or include me in their mass or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Please don't include me in none of that shit. I don't got nothing to do with none of that. I don't know none of y'all people. I mean, like, we talked on the phone, but I don't know you either, shit. So I don't know nobody. I don't got nothing to do with y'all drama, what y'all got going on. Even the weirdos that's lying on me that want to get on panels, call me all kind of bees and this, and that, and all that stuff. I don't even have no hate towards them. I just don't care about them. I don't consider them at all. They're not a part of my life or important or relevant. I don't know why I'm so important and relevant to theirs. I guess they need my energy. I know part of that is me, because some of this stuff, when we're looking at other people, is coming back to something with myself. And I ain't seen it yet, but damn, I be looking because shit, I want to get that shit out the way. Trust and believe that. Yeah, all that. So yeah, guys, I just want to make sure I didn't miss anybody in the chat. Let me go back down. Oh wow. Brother said grandma used vinegar vapor to clean heavy cigar smoke. Yeah, vinegar actually cleans anything. So when you think about vaping vinegar, brother, the fact that, just like I said, I always use vinegar. I use it for everything. I use it for cleaning my fruit. I use it for cleaning my vegetables. I use it in a diluted water spray for windows. If you clean your windows with the vinegar, it gets so sparkling clean. You don't even have a vinegar smell because when you dilute it, it's not strong. It gets so clean, and it permits that, like, fog and stuff. You know how the fog get in your mirror or your glass. If you use vinegar, you use about a capful of vinegar and maybe a 16-ounce spray bottle, and yeah, that's a glass cleaner. That's your organic, natural Windex, guys. If you need to have something that is beneficial for, like, cleaning your kitchen and like heavy grease and grime, use vinegar. I would use about a quarter cup of vinegar. Use about a quarter cup of lemon, pure lemon. You're gonna use pure lemon. I would use, like, literally, like, squeeze the lemon out, right? Squeeze it. If not, you can buy, like, real. Make sure it's 100% real lemon juice, not the concentrate. Pure lemon, organic lemon juice is the best to get. So you use that. You mix both of those in with about 18 ounces of a spray bottle of water. And yeah, that's a degreaser. You can spray it on stuff in your kitchen. You can use it, like, in the bathroom for cleaning, like, your tub, like for the soap scum in the tub. Clean your shower stalls, the walls in the shower stall, the window, if you have a glass window, a sliding door. Yeah, all that. These are organic cleansers, guys. You don't have to use all these stupid chemicals and shit when it comes to that stuff. Okay. Okay. Yeah, brother. Didn't you see what he just said? He just said that the vinegar um, is used for cleansing. What did it just say? Use the vinegar vapor to clean the heavy cigarette smoke. So I'm assuming not. They go to assuming. I could be wrong. Are you talking about cleaning the smoke in the lungs, brother? Is what I'm thinking. I'm like, if you vape it, it should clean your lungs. That just makes sense to me. I don't know. He said chronic bronchitis was cured from it. Wow, thanks, brother. We got to talk, Anuki. I like that. I'm into everything natural. I have so many books on natural stuff I haven't even read yet. And then I literally have a health business. So I know a lot of stuff, but there's still so many other things I don't know. There's so many different mixtures and things. I have a flu treatment too. If you guys know or like to just have one to have it around, I do have a organic flu treatment. It works awesome. Yeah, do that, guys. Do that. There you go, the brother. I thought you wanted to say something. What's up, bro? How you doing?
Hey, peace, sister. So, how you doing?
I'm great. You sound like you was relaxing. Like I ain't want to start talking, but
Yeah, I kind of did. No, I was just wanted to clear up what I was saying in the chat. I'm not against. I've been knowing about vinegar for years, and that what Anuki's talking about. My grandmother never recommended internal use of it,
okay.
except for like if you were trying to pass a piss test or something. But that was the only time. My grandmother, when it comes to that, now keeping in mind, this is a white boy trying to tell me what my grandmama did. But anyway, my
Oh,
grandmama never recommended that.
okay now.
She never used vinegar except for external uses. And like I said, she never recommended that we inhale it because vinegar is extremely acidic. That's why it's good for external use for cleaning and stuff like that. That's why I said I'm telling everybody in the chat, not going against, because you know what I'm saying, I don't know, that may work for him, but I'm telling my people,
Okay.
do your research before you
Okay.
go just going off of what somebody said in the chat. Do your research on inhaling vinegar before you
Now,
do
brother,
that. You see
look
what
what
I'm
brother
saying? That's
said.
all I was saying.
Look what brother said, bro. He said apple cider vinegar will help with the sinuses if it's vape, but you have to be careful. So from what you're saying makes sense because when you just said it's
Right.
acidic would clear up the mucus, so that's understandable. I can see if you use a small amount, maybe do a small vape with a towel that would help with clearing your sinuses. So I don't think it would be very harmful if you're not abusing it.
Right. That's all I was saying. Everybody just do their research before they just read what somebody said in the chat about inhaling vapor,
But now,
vaporized vinegar, and they cured themselves. We don't know that, man. No, it's not by being told. For all we know, you could be spreading misinformation to try to kill us. You never know. So that's why I'm telling people, you know what I'm saying, especially when it comes to somebody outside of us trying to tell us what we need to do your own research first.
true.
First.
But I
First
think
and foremost.
just to clarify, brother, I'm the one that said that. I thought that's what he was
No,
saying.
I'm speaking to Anuki sister.
Oh,
Sister. I'm talking about Anuki when he the one suggested that in the chat that people started inhaling vinegar. You see what I'm saying? And that's why I see it.
no. Hold on, brother. Hold on, real quick, please. I did not say that. What I mean,
No, I know you did. I said
wait.
Anuki.
Right.
Anuki.
Hold on, brother. I think you misunderstood. I'm trying to explain to you. Hear me out, please. What he said, am the one that brought up the vape. He did a video a while back, and I seen a video where he did the vape outside. He wasn't inhaling it. Now, just hear what I'm saying. He wasn't inhaling it. He did it outside, and it literally was clearing the like the chemtrails and shit. I mean, he did it. He showed the video. He did it live. So now I saw it myself, so I know that it works for like clean. Say if you used it maybe in a room to clean out stuff or whatever. I think that's what he was showing or saying. Now, when he put in the chat something about it, it came to my mind. I wonder if doing that would help cleaning your throat, your lungs, your sinuses, blah blah blah. That was in my mind from what he wrote. He didn't actually say that. Now, we have to clarify if that's what he was saying as far as him saying to do it. So I don't want to put some on him. Oh, he telling us to do that, because the dude didn't say that. I said that because I thought that's what he meant. So I don't want to assume that's what he meant because you know what that can happen as we know. So I think that's what he meant. And Anuki, can you clarify in the chat if you were saying that we should use it as a vaporizer to inhale, or were you saying to do it in the premise of what you were doing in your video, bro? Let's clear that up
No,
too.
he did. If I may say, he did make himself clear in the chat when he gave instructions about the vinegar vapor. He said something about a
Okay.
mist that should do the trick, and he said use a candle tea warmer in a small glass jar with 5% vinegar, 2 to 3 centimeters only, and wait for the vapor to come. Then inhale it 10 times, rest and redo.
Mm.
That's why I said, don't just go running off of that. You know what I'm saying? Don't just run to do your research first instead of, you know what I'm saying? Instead of just, because I know a lot of people, start agreeing with that, but they start tying it into external use. Oh, well, if it works externally, it should work internally for my lungs. Yeah, that does sound good until you do your research and you
Yeah.
find out that it may work, good for all the things that we're talking about now, but it may be very harmful to the lungs if inhaled. There's a lot of things that's like that. You see what I'm saying?
I
That are
see what
good
you're saying
for
too, bro. But
external use.
let me say this too, just to clarify. Now, me myself, I know for like a mucus, like when a person with like a cold or what have you, I know because I've used it myself. on and broken down things in myself. I use a teaspoon of the vinegar, of the apple cider vinegar. I use lime, I use turmeric, and I use ginger. And I create a mist and I steam and do a vape with that. So I know that it's not harmful. I don't know if it did something internally. It never had bothered me. It always helped me and it healed me. Literally, when I do that vapor, I did it 2 times a day. Once you do it 2 times a day, by the next day the shit was gone. So that's all I know about it. So I can. That's why I'm promoting it.
I mean, I'm not knocking. I'm not even saying it's wrong. The only thing I was saying was do your research, and then plus when he went into saying that what grandmama did, my grandmama, my mama, all the folks that I know, my folks and relatives, they didn't recommend using that. We use steam. Whenever we had a cold, they put us over a steam pot and we breathed the steam, and that did the trick too. But it had nothing to do with adding, vinegar or any, all this other stuff that, some of our people find ourselves using today. But I just want to say for the record, my grandmama didn't use that internally to breathe in, or she never gave that to us. Our mama didn't either. And I just, I wanted to point that out because he started kind of throwing that out there saying that, grandmama this and grandmama that. And it seems like you just trying to make a connection with us. You really a white boy it seems like you trying to make a connection using, black mama and grandmama. No, that ain't what my mama and grandmama did. I'm just saying, I'm quite sure there's a lot of us on here, our mama and grandmamas didn't recommend that to us, and we didn't grow up breathing that stuff. That's all I'm saying. Now, new knowledge may have come forward or whatever. I'm not knocking it but like I said, I didn't grow up breathing vinegar. Now, I remember it being used externally. My grandmother, she did use it to clean her countertops. She also used a peroxide. My grandmama, she wasn't big on bleach, chemical stuff or stuff that had a very strong vapor or smell to it, because she said it get in your lungs and have you coughing. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, that didn't, it didn't connect well with me. That's why I said something about it. It didn't connect well because it might not work for everybody. And like he was saying about his bronchitis, my brother had severe bronchitis and asthma growing up, and without the inhalation of vinegar, he's fine without doing all of that. So that's why I was saying do your research first before you run with that.
Right, understandable, bro. And Elizabeth, yes, babe, I actually do have a mental balance detox that I have. And it is a regimen. So if you're interested, babe, just hit me already. Just hit my email or call me or whatever, either or. So yeah, brother, you're right. And I definitely understand what you're saying. That's like anything, because you already know I affirm that. You have to do your research. Like I say, even like with anything I talk about with you guys, even though like, oh, Sister Soul, she made that sound so convincing. I was like, just believe her. Please don't do that. Even check out everything that I talk to you about, anything that I say. I may have skipped something, missed something. A lot of stuff I talk about is old. I mean, I can't see that I do that, you know what I'm saying? But everybody's prone to a mistake here and there. The information is kind of embedded in me, so, that's why I can talk about it fluently. But on the same sense of that, it's not to say I may not I may misappropriate something, leave something out important, and so on and so forth. So who's to say if you go check out some information Sister Soul talked about and you come back like, hey, Sister Soul, you talked about this and I seen this, and I'm like, oh yeah, shit, you might bring something else to the light. So, it's always good to research either way, to verify the information somebody talked to you about, to learn something more, to qualify it more, to affirm it in your own mind, because when you affirm it in your mind, it's embedded. It's when you're hearing it, it's embedded. Obviously, I'm hitting your melatonin frequency in your skin. It's absorbing what I'm saying. You guys know I'm speaking in a loving tone, so you can feel that. Y'all feel that vibration. I know you do. That's why y'all be here. Other than those that are just observing. But people are going to feel that. So when you're reading these things, researching these things, studying these things, and getting the information, and you're going over it yourself, you're implanting it even more into your system. You are making this more firm.
Indeed. And I also want to encourage, my people to on here and say this. I want to encourage y'all with everything that we're learning from each other. You know what I'm saying? Not only that, but ones that came before us and gave their life trying to wake us up. We need to honor them and take the information that they did not understand. Something. This information came from our own. It came from our own, and they were genuine in what they brought, and we saw that they works. Let's learn how to get back to our own, and that's not a knock to anybody else outside of us. Don't get me wrong. It's not a knock to anybody else outside of us, because the Mexican do what's best for the Mexican. Koreans do what's best for the Korean. You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
I'm not saying this. You can go outside in society and see this going on. You see what I'm saying? So with us, let's get back to us. And what I said that to say this: when it comes to our health and stuff, we had a pioneer to come before us and give us the truth about our health and nutrition. And it was Dr. Sebi. You see what I'm saying? And
Right.
if we have nothing else to rely upon, we don't have anything else to rely upon. You see what I'm saying? We got him. We got him. That's somebody they couldn't be. Somebody they could not be. You see what I'm saying? And that's up under our belt. Now, if we need a shoulder to lean on, or somebody that we can lean on to when we're looking for certain information, especially when it comes back to nutrition, we got an ancestor that has proven his way. If we ain't got nothing else to lean on, we can go back to Dr. Sebi. Always. So I just want to point that out. Let's get back to us, man, and doing what's best for us, because look what listening to everybody else outside of us has gotten us. We need to get back to us, y'all. It don't matter how small it is, how small the subject matter is. It don't matter what it is. We need to get back to doing what's best for us, period. And stop taking the advice of everybody else outside of us. It hasn't been working. Can nobody deny me on that?
That's right.
What everybody else recommend for us has been causing us harm, and everybody else outside of us has been capitalizing off of our ignorance. It's time that we get back to us for real.
That's right, brother. You know, it's something you said that it made me think about one of my former clients. Rest in peace. He passed away sometime last year. I wasn't even aware of it till a while later. But when I was there, I treated him. Someone introduced him to me, and then I was treating him for his gout. And then he got in a position at a hospital, and his blood pressure was very high. So he had to have it down by a certain date. So he only had like a couple of days. He's like, "Oh man, you got something?" Says blah blah blah. So of course, I got something out for him, got him right, and he did get the job or whatever. I got him a couple of things. I used to do like a protein granola, different kind of things I used to do too, like snacks and stuff. So he bought like a couple of snacks from me and a couple of other things that he used. Next thing you know, I didn't hear no more from the brother. I don't get to on people, oh, how you doing? Whatever, da, da, da. They get to me, they want something, a product or whatever. So he never got back to me, and sure enough, I just heard that he passed last year. And I'm thinking like, wow, it's sad to say. I said more than likely he probably thought like he was so healed, because I had gotten him up. The gout was good. He used my Pano for his gout. And I gotten his blood pressure down with the treatments I gave him. He came and got the one treatment. He got the snacks. He used that for a while, so he probably was feeling good and like, oh, I'm straight now. So he was like, let me just start using my little, whatever prescriptions. You know what I'm saying? His doctor gave him. So I'm thinking he probably started using his prescriptions because I didn't hear from him nowhere. He was doing great and awesome the last time I heard from him. You know what I'm saying? And God forbid that had anything to do with it. Hopefully it was just natural. But I just feel like, the brother started using the prescriptions because I didn't hear from him anymore. You know what I'm saying? And he was like faithfully coming to me, like seriously. So it was crazy. And people don't understand, or they'll think like, oh, I'm straight now. Let me go let them handle this now. Have more faith in somebody else. Well, you just said that, it just made me think of that. We have to really use the things that are better for us, not even from myself. There are a lot of, people, indigenous copper people that are into the herbal natural healing. I see a lot of people that we deal with just around the general YouTube streets that do different things. You know what I'm saying? So we need to be supporting each other. And by doing that, you're supporting yourself. You're helping yourself internally. When you're fixing things on yourself from the inside out, you're getting better balance and support and working on the outside in. So these things are a combination of the perfect health. So we just have to make sure that we're taking care of ourselves and doing what we need to do. We have to be very balanced in our mind, in our spirit, our bodies. If that body isn't right, it's not going to be. On that video, you guys should go back and watch that energy video for sure, because on that video I did go over that too. Something you said earlier, brother, about like being in certain spaces and stuff. I talked a lot about like the ley lines and all that. I don't want to get into all that now because I'm about trying to get out of here. But the ley lines and places that you are, where you live, can actually affect your health. It can affect everything that's going on with your body. Certain areas are for certain people. You may need to be in an area that's slightly elevated, that has some hills. You may need to be in an area that's a little lower, maybe some valley area. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's important with this ancestry stuff to know where you're from, your people, so you know your bloodline and know what that bloodline was fortified with in that particular area. And you can resonate with this. Even back to our deep ancestors before things were broken off, in places where there were certain continents, we can go to these places like the Grand Canyon. They try to close these places off from us. Why? Because they give us certain energies. Do you know that? These places give certain energy. We resonate with these places. A lot of these places are like literally our old trees and things of that nature that have been cut off. Some of them are mountains, and some have just been certain parts of the land. But they were the places where our ancestors were, and we started there. We were rooted there. So when you're in these areas, you actually absorb this energy from the soil, from the air, from the atmosphere, all of that. We need to be really doing that. We need to be like maybe planning trips to go to these places. Maybe we can meet up. It don't got to be, we got to get a bus and go together. We could say, hey guys, let's do this. We're going to meet up at the Grand Canyon. We'll do, walk around that area, such and such. Everybody do. You plan your own trip, and it is what it is. Stuff like that. It's simple. And imagine doing that together, guys. Imagine about 100, at least 100 of us being at the Grand Canyon in that atmosphere. And we're all standing there meditating. We take off our shoes. We done left all the phones outside the canyon. We don't got nothing electronic around us. We just pure and natural in the air. And we walking on that soil, absorbing all that energy and the good ions and minerals and nutrients that are in the soil in that area, pulling it into our body, cleansing us of certain emissions and all these EMFs and things that are in our body. Man, y'all know what we'll feel like. Yeah.
That's righteous.
Yes, sis. Man, sis gonna get at it soon. What'd you say, bros?
I said you own it. I see you righteous with it. That's what's up.
Yes, brother. So yeah, I appreciate you coming up, bro. You want to say anything else before we get up out of here? I'll be back live later. Too. Me and Zoe's supposed to do a build. I don't know what time, but I'm gonna see.
All right, I had no much to say. Thank you for having me, and I just want to say that to my people. You know what I mean? With everything that's going on, and all the misinformation and stuff out there. I just want to emphasize. Do your research, and if you must go off of what anybody tell you, make sure it's one of your own before anything type deal. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying.
Absolutely. Say it, brother. Absolutely. But, you already know.
Right. So, but that's all I wanted to say, though. But thank you for having me. Peace to you, Sister Soul. And be encouraged. Always be encouraged. And
oh, yes. You know it.
and peace to the chat. Always love.
Yes. All right, guys. I dropped the link, bro, in case you want to come up. I know we're gonna do our build today. You guys, I got a lot of good information coming towards you guys. We're doing a build. Me and Copper Armor gonna do a build. We may do both of them today. I don't know. I know what sis doing because I didn't know if this thing was gonna go live today. I thought it was gonna be yesterday. It said 7 days. Okay, I was live Thursday. Y'all blocked me, and I had to wait till Saturday. That's not 7 days, but either way, I'm on, and yes, it's hopefully we'll get to our build too today. If not, we'll. I don't know. I we'll talk about it because I want to definitely do that. Vinegar, text from the melanin. All right, guys. Yes, we're out of here. Look forward to a couple of awesome builds coming up, guys. I said it enough. Y'all know how I feel about all this nonsense going on. Y'all know I'm not related. They're not my business. What all they talking about, what all they doing, I could care damn less. It don't have nothing to do with Sister Our Soul. I am not, a part of nothing going on with nobody. So I just need to make sure I'm minding my own business and stay out the drama, because I don't know what's what and who's who, to be quite honest. I don't know what people be on or whatever, but I'm just about, my people getting information and getting their minds right and getting their heads cleared. And, anytime it comes to more confusion or more things to create havoc in the mind, chaos, all that stuff, people having panels, having these PPPs, as I said, these pity party panels, they sitting up there, they're talking about the same thing you're talking about over and over and week after week. And from what I know, shit, year after year after year, nobody's done nothing yet. So like, what's the purpose of y'all doing all that? That's just a whole bunch of congregated energy that's being surplus for no particular reason. For what? YouTube to get, who y'all giving the energy to? I'm confused. Like, nobody's doing shit. like, if you're up there talking about some beneficial information, sharing something that's going to help somebody, this and that, that's great. But like, just to sit and be talking and chatting, and I mean, come on, y'all doing too much. Talking about people, talking about what somebody else doing, what they ain't doing. I mean, come on, if you focus so much on what you're doing and the things that you could be doing, maybe you can improve some things around you. Try to get something going on positive that's going to help you, and then maybe wouldn't have so many negative things to talk about. Damn, find something. It'd be so depressing sometimes. I'm hearing, this going on. I'm like, Lord have mercy, these panels depressing. Goodness gracious. But yeah, it's been good, guys. I appreciate y'all coming through. Shout out to my awesome chat. Y'all know y'all is everything, nothing but starlights in this chat. It's just shining. Look at that. Look at all y'all. Look at all y'all. All my people. I love y'all. Y'all everything. Peace, love, blessings, and yeah, I'm out.